Here's the thing about the age we live in. I think more and more we're seeing these naysayers and doomsday people uh, running around claiming that the sky is falling. Now, you need to learn to recognize these people. And sometimes you might think, yeah, that's me, but actually that's not what I'm doing, and I'm going to explain to you. Because I come from a very diverse perspective. And what I do is I go with this ebb and flow of my message. I point out everything that's wrong. I point out, um, everything that I uncover, including the doomsday people, all the chicken littles out there. And I say, well, this is going to cause a panic. And it does. But here's what we can do about the panic. I always come back to the foundational message that you are empowered. I am here to inspire you to succeed regardless of what else happens in the world. I'd rather have my viewers succeed and be able to cooperate with me in the future rather than seeing my viewers go down in flames like the rest of the system is going to do. So, having said that, let's examine, put a spotlight on the typical people that say the sky is falling. And you can't recognize them by looking and say they have a crazy appearance, or they're disheveled, or they talk a certain way, like like stuttering. No, actually, they come across very refined, very professional, suit and tie, clean cut, you know, with the green screen that they're using. Um, these people have something to gain, and that's the key here. What is the reason why people would be saying that the sky is falling? What's the reason why I would tell you that the system is falling apart, that it's the end times? And I'll be honest, it's because they have something to gain. And often it's direct gain. They're running a racket. They have a business to succeed at. They want the profit. They want to make the money on it. And it's quite obvious when you look into the economic world, the financial world, the stock market. You hear so many people out there talking about the big crash coming and the problems, and the Fed this, the Fed that, and gold, is a big thing. As soon as you hear about uh, gold or you hear about silver, and I know specifically many people getting affected by that and what it all means. I'm not going to name any names in this. I'm just giving you a general overview of the people that are calling out that the sky is falling. Yes, eventually the sky is going to fall because the system is breeding that. It's designed to implode, explode, however you want to look at it. Just very simply, it's going to end. It's not a sustainable system. In other words, it's not a system that is valid enough to be able to sustain itself or to perpetuate, and it needs to be discarded. I wouldn't even try to repair it because it's just so fundamentally flawed. And I'm talking mostly about the economics here. But you can really look at this for any aspect of life here on the planet. You can really look at it just even as human society. It's so flawed that what are we going to do? We just need to go back to the land and grow our own food. And if we can communicate in a high-tech way, I'm suggesting uh, telepathy, or what we can call it different things, because it's actually not just one type of communication. It's not just psychic. It's not just direct thought. But this video is not going to get into primal things that I'm going to develop into the future. This is about right now, and how we have a bunch of people that are not really being honest with you, and they want to run you around in circles so that they can somehow fleece you of what you have, because you're the sheeple, and I'm not buying into it. And I'm just saying, um, I have to take an honest look at myself. I have to face things. I have to face myself because my conscience is that deep and I'm that aware of things. So I want everybody to wake up and realize that just because gold is gold and it's always been that way, and they're going to manipulate it and they want you to buy it or they want you to dump it, whatever the case may be, is because they're going to make money on it. They're projecting this type of belief, this type of a message, the sky is falling, because they have something directly to gain. And it's usually very specified. Like I said, it's about gold, or it's about these stocks, or it's about dollar, or it's about where you're going to live, you know. United States, stay there, buckle down, this is the best place, or run out, expatriate, run to South America or whatever it might be. But they're not giving you all the information, and they're not being really clear. They every time that they're trying to sell something, they need to say that. Otherwise, they're being dishonest. And I don't think that they can really lay it all out for you like I do. Like right now, I've given you the overview. I'm telling you, beware and really question reality. Why do you care if the stock market's going to fall? Are you in it to win it? Really, for every winner, there's a million losers. That's the way the game is played. So like I said, it's not a system that should be perpetuated. Let's get rid of it. I'm all for 100% winners, as long as you do the right thing by yourself, to yourself. What's good for you is good for the rest. See, it's got to be everything fitting together. In other words, you can't have a system where everyone's looking out for themselves selfishly and just that, because it's just going to become competition, cutthroat, dog eat dog. That's what the system is, pretty much. Actually, no, it's definitely that. So who needs it? Who needs it? Just the people that are winning at it, that don't even tell you honestly how the game is played? Or is it good for all the people that are just that ridiculous, that are selling themselves out and don't realize that they're losing at it? It's epic failure. It's not good for that. Let's put them out of their misery, destroy the game, and then see, they have to come to themselves. If they don't commit suicide, then maybe they'll be able to pick up the pieces. Hey, it's their choice. But right now they're clinging. They're like fleas on a dog's back. Remember what they said in the movie Wall Street? Give me the dog with the least fleas. That was Gordon Gecko. But anyhow, I've told you why the sky is not falling in that way. The sky certainly is falling, and it's the end times. But it doesn't mean that you need to worry that gold is going to lose its value. We're not in it for the gold. See, that's the point. We're in it for the eternal value of the Spirit. That's my message to you today. And I'll get more into this in detail if you leave your comments. Make sure you share this with all your friends. I mean, it's the least I can ask you, that we can share all these ideas and make this a forum of inspiration and truth-seeking. Favorite this, thumbs up, and make sure you subscribe.